Hello and welcome. My name is Jennifer Regular, and I am going to be your guide, your soul illuminator on this journey for intentional living for the awakened leader. And I am so excited that you're listening and joining me today, watching this video, because there is so much that is changing constantly and evolving. And sometimes there's sadness over that. Sometimes there's excitement over that, or nervousness, or anxiety, or an anticipation. There could be a whole host of emotions, a roller coaster of emotions, because things do go up and down, they ebb and flow. But are you congruent in the way that you live your life and lead your business? Are you the same person with everybody? Can you totally be yourself? Are you evolving along with your business at the same rate? Or is it that you and your business are out of sync? See, this is about coming back into alignment to really establish the direction that you're going. And as Henry David Thoreau says, to go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. And when things are constantly changing, it could really throw us off balance. It could make us doubt ourselves, the direction we're going. We go through periods where we question that, don't we? Where we question our life, we question our direction. There might be sadness or concern or worry over not being the person that we used to be anymore, or not enjoying the things that we used to enjoy anymore. Because things change, things evolve, we operate at different frequencies, and so we experience life differently. And our relationships also change, the dynamics change in those too, because the people around us are also operating at different frequencies. And people talk about the veil lifting. What does that really mean? What is it that's lifting? What is this veil or this mask that we're finally able to take off? Who is that behind the mask? Who is that underneath the veil? It's your soul. It's spirit wanting to come through to free your spirit and direct the life that you were meant to live. See, as a soul illuminator, I get to specialize in helping thought leaders, creatives, and visionaries direct the life that they're meant to live so that they can have that global impact, so that they can make the impossible possible and also fulfill their life mission. And that's really my mission, is to be able to help you to really embody your fullest potential, to align with your highest and best self, and to really put that forward, because that's what gets remembered long after you leave. But I also want it to be aligned with your passion, with your fire, with your energy, with what you stand for, with what you really believe in. And if you even break up the word passion, it's pass I on. So that that's you. That's your soul's expression. So I want you to take a minute and go deep within and find what it is that really lights you up. What makes your heart sing? What does, as always, and still brings you joy? Or what brings you joy now? Who are you now? And what's beneath that? What motivates you? And I hope it's not the fear of trying to get everything done. I hope that it's not obligation. I hope that it's passion that's driving you forth, and that you're letting your intuition guide you rather than this default setting of having to go, 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 and be absorbed and overwhelmed or even drained by this myriad of ideas that come through constantly for thought leaders and creatives and multi-passionates and visionaries, because that's what we're all about. We're all about that energy and that passion. And we always have ideas coming through. And the key is not to get swept away by them all, but instead to really focus on your priorities and align them with what you truly value. For me, autonomy is on my top list of values, and so is integrity and spirituality. And all that has always been a part of me, but I discovered more and more about that in myself as I made work through my journey. But my journey wasn't always on myself, and it wasn't always the person in front of me. I always had this bigger picture view, this call to a higher purpose. Maybe you felt that too. Just this draw towards something bigger. And as you try to find it, as I try to find it through multiple different career paths that I've taken, that there's just something missing. There's nothing that's really deeply satisfying. Kind of reach this plateau or get a little bored and want to explore something else because our priorities change, but our passion is still there. Underlying all the different roles and paths and pivots that we might take in our life, there's still something that's calling out to us. And often we try to find it externally in a lot of different directions. But it's really important also to take the time internally and really go within to rest with that and be fully present with that. We talk about intention and wanting to direct our time and energy and set the tone. And sometimes, as Muji would say, it causes inner tension. Like we have to figure something out, that we have to make a decision about how we're going to direct our life, how we're going to live it, how we're going to show up in the world, intend to be a certain way. But intention can also just be a way of trying to anchor in some meaning and purpose. So intentional living is more about that. How can we integrate a higher consciousness model of living? That's the intention. To find more meaning and satisfaction, to tap into that deeper sense of purpose and see where it's leading you, to let your intuition guide you towards that. And when we have those ideas coming through, then we can just leave it at that. We can say, okay, that's a great idea, and just put it on the back burner. Maybe I'll look at that some other time. Or we can make a decision to actually enact it, to embody it, to move it through from our head into our heart and see how that can be expressed out into the world. And if we're really good, we start building up some momentum around that because one step leads to the other. And we start attracting all of this energy that snowballs into this amazing creation or product or a new course or a new direction for your life. It's like a rebirth into something new, something exciting, something that you can now express out into the world because you've had it come through from head into your heart and out into the world. It comes from soul, which could be seen as sending out universal love, right? So what's your version of love? How do you express that into the world? I'd love to hear. Post it in the comments.